Today we have two maps for the week 3 of season 5. The first one by Jackcraft, who is new to 60-minute maps in this season. And look, I fixed your head. And then our second map for today is by Belonzik, previously known as Cake CZ, from the ladder tournament and a 60-minute map contestant in season 5 in the previous weeks. Let's give them a warm welcome this episode and get right into it. Alright, hello! Welcome. Today for our first map for this episode of 60-minute maps, season 5, week 3, we are starting with Jackcraft, and I have started in a flat world in creative mode with all of these animals and such below me. There is no note about this, so I'm just going to assume that he wanted to place the player somewhere and just forgot. Remember, placing the player can be done outside of the 60 minutes. So making sure I am in the right spot can be done outside of the 60 minutes. This isn't the spawn. Okay. Is this the spawn? No. Okay. This is obviously the map. The parkour. The spawn in this building. There's some chests and stuff. Looking some kind of actual noting. Oh, wait, here's a lobby. This looks like a lobby to me. The fisherman zone. Those are the 2 words. Okay. So those are his 2 words, so this must be the lobby then. Okay. We'll see if it notes anywhere what I'm supposed to play in. Fisherman Zone, welcome to the Fisherman Games. Click here to start. Alright, so I was supposed to start in the house. Alright. Nothing in here. I'm going to play in creative mode because that's what I'm in. Bills, come meet me at the dock. Well, bills are pretty boring, so I'm just going to go meet this guy at the dock. Fishing area that way, market that way. Let's go see what's at the market, because this looks like blocked off. Wood blockage. No problem. No, just kidding. Alright. This way, then. There's a sheep in the way. Excuse me. There's a butcher who wants meat. There's another sheep. And then looks like I'm supposed to put some items in here. But what items those are, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna go around it then. There we go. I guess I'm just supposed to parkour around it, but there was hoppers there. And then I can we'll go back to here because this looks like it was supposed to be a checkpoint. Oh, jumped over it. That was my bad. After I finish this map, I guess I'll go back and look at that. Figure out what that was supposed to be. I don't think you can make this jump, but oh, never mind. I'm just bad. Yay, you did it! And I was put in the spectator mode. And can't open villager chat when you're in spectator mode. I forgot. Cartographer. Or cartographer, I should say. Okay. Well, let's go figure out what those hoppers were actually supposed to do. I didn't see any kind of notification of what I was supposed to do at any point. So, let's look under here. What was it testing for? A fish. Where was I supposed to get a fish? Oh, okay, so I was supposed to fish in this pool. Were these all testing for fish? That's a fish, yep. Oh, this was open. I didn't see this before. And then there's a pressure plate. I bet you can't do parkour. This one does nothing. Okay. Was it supposed to do something? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Well. I feel like there was supposed to be dialogue here. And I missed out. Oh, okay. There was supposed to be a pressure plate. Was I supposed to put this in here? No, it was looking for fish. Okay. I checked that before, didn't I? Okay, where was this pressure plate supposed to be? Like here-ish? No. Ah, here. Should have been a pressure plate here. Okay. Hey, the reason I called you here is to have a match to see who's the best fisherman. I reckon your zone is too large, so whoever wins gets the land. This first task is to fish a ton of fish. Chuck your fish into that chest. Deal? Deal. I don't have a fishing rod. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in fish. Fish. How many fish did I need? Alright. 40 something. Or, no, 20 something. How did you win? Probably because I wasn't doing anything. Anyhow, on to the next task. And this one you have to do exactly the same thing. Hee 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 hee. Alright. So then I put some fish in here. Well, the next challenge loads. Please enjoy this ad. We like pigs. Pig race. So then I was supposed to get on a pig without a saddle. Okay, well, I'll do that. There we go. And then walk in here. I bet you can't do parkour. And then that doesn't teleport me because I already activated that. So that's not the fault of the map. There we go. Okay, and then I parkour all the way to the end. But if I fall, then I have to walk back to the beginning, I guess. Then I go through here, and then it says, good job, you win. Which it didn't because I already activated that, and it's running off comparators. But that end function did work at one point. Alright. Thank you, Jack, for your map. And on to the next one. Alright, here we are in a map by Belonzik. There is a note that the goal is 500, and he says he didn't say that in the map. And there's also an alternate story that I should read after reading the original story. So I just skipped over that original story, or the alternate story. Game rules and story. You are a freak who loves garbage. Your only family is garbage. The only thing you need in life is garbage. But one day you decide you want more garbage, and so the adventure begins. My garbage is 0. Alright, and then the alternate story is, since you were a child, you loved random things. You loved to play with garbage outside. You loved to sleep with garbage. You just loved garbage. But one day you wanted more garbage. All the garbage you owned wasn't enough. Alright. Game rules. Scavenge. You scavenge when you want to get more garbage. Each scavenging option is a different scavenge time. It will take more or less time. Each option also has a price. You'll get garbage from scavenging. You can only do one option at a time. Be careful. When scavenging, you can get caught by police. If you get caught, you'll lose garbage depending on the option. Upgrades. You can buy various upgrades that help you get more garbage. Each upgrade costs 100 G, or garbage. You can only buy this upgrade once. Okay. So there's all these upgrades. And I can choose to search a trash can. Okay. So press the button, and then I can't do anything for that period of time. I'm in adventure mode. Okay. I see some command blocks. But that's okay. Is there barriers? There is. Are the barriers all the way around? No. Wait. Maybe? Yeah, okay, they are. At least it seems like it. Yep. Okay. Some more command blocks there. Oh, okay. I have 10 garbage now. So it doesn't tell me how much I get, it just says, okay, we'll do that. It'll take 15 seconds. I like these little management games. I do enjoy these. I spent too much of my time, or I spend too much of my time playing games like this on my phone. Alright, let's do that again. And then we can do this one. I mean, we could have done this one before, but I wanted to see the difference. So I have 15. I paid 5. And then I got 15. Okay. This one gets me 15. This one gets me 10. And this one gets me... Let's see. $20. Okay, so it gets me the same amount as the time. Well, then I guess... But wait, but I paid 10 for this and it got me 20. So I only gained 10 from this. I paid 5 from this. Or I paid nothing for this and I got 10. So I should only do this one. I apologize for the phone ringing. We'll be right back. Alright, I apologize for that cut. There was a phone call. Alright, so this one's free and it gets me 10. And this one's 5 and it gets me 15. And this one's 10 and it gets me 20. So this one is just automatically better, right? Because these all get the same amount of garbage. This one just takes longer. Because it costs garbage. So I might as well just keep doing this one until we get to 100. I like that the time is sped up. I got caught by the police and I lost 25. No! Because I'm doing the lowest one, it loses the least. So if that one loses 25, what does this one lose? It's insane. Alright. The first thing we're going to want to get is quicker legs. Because it'll let us run back. Faster. Alright, one more. Okay. Can I buy these before I have enough? No. Okay. There we go. Gets rid of the button. That's good. So I can't try and buy it again. It didn't change these signs, even though time... Oh, it did. Wait. All the signs did change. Ooh. Right? Yeah, because this was 10 before. Oh. That's nice. Is this one still automatically better? Yes, because I'm still getting the same amount every time. I mean, that can't be right. Alright, wait. So, cost 5. So now I'm at 60. And then 10 seconds later, I'm at 70. Or 75. Yeah. Whereas this one's free, and I gain 10 from it, right? 75 to 85. Yeah. So I lose 5, gain 15. So really I make a profit of 10. This one I lose 0, make 10. So it's a profit of 10. And this one's faster. So this one is better, just overall. Okay. Run this one, and then buy quicker hands. Oh. Okay, well I bought it and it didn't take anything away, so I guess I can just keep doing this one. I've bought all the upgrades now. I'm going to get to 500 garbage because he said that's the goal. I get more now, so yeah, I'm getting 20 each time, so it's doubled. But if they all doubled, wait, so then this one cost 5, and I should get 30, so I'm making a profit of 25. So that should be 140. 135. Wait. Okay, 135, and then it goes to 155. 150, and it goes to 175. So now this one's making more, right? Because I get 25 from this one, but I only get 20 from this one because it makes 25 and then minus 5. No, I make 20. Never mind, it's the same thing still. It's the same ratio. Never mind. This is very, very interesting. I would say that the pacing on this might be a little slow. Just after, because once you get all the upgrades, right, you should be able to get to the actual final value rather quickly. All right, well, we're gonna. I got caught twice. Oh no, never mind. That was just the second time. Okay. Okay. Scoreboard, objectives list, scoreboard, players, set, hawk miner, garbage, 500. You win. You got 1,500 garbage. I would hope so. I mean, I only thought I got 500, but I'll take triple that. Sure. All right. On to the overview. Thank you, Belonzik, for the map. And here we are for the overview. Today, we had two interesting maps. The first one by Jackcraft, which is a parkour map, and the second one by Belonzik, which was a management minigame where you're trying to rack up garbage. So, the first map by Jackcraft had, actually, it wasn't entirely parkour. That was just the ending section. It also had a fishing minigame and a pig race. However, the unfortunate part was that neither of those actually worked. They detected if you completed them, but they didn't provide you with the necessary materials to do them. So you didn't have a fishing rod, and you didn't have a saddle. But you were in creative mode, so you could spawn them in. I just don't think that was intended, but if it was, then I apologize for getting that wrong. To point out another thing about that, you spawn in creative mode flying over the flat world that this map is in, and there's no direction to the lobby, so I had to fly around and find that. There was no real direction in the map at all, actually, because the pressure plate for the initial dialogue was missing, and so you get to the dock, and then there's just a chest there, and a hopper, and you don't know what you're doing, and so you kind of have to figure it out on your own. I basically just parkoured to the end, and then it said I won, and then I went back to try and figure out what was wrong with the map. I did like the mix of aspects with the pig race and the fishing and the parkour. I would just say next time, set aside 3 minutes or whatever, and just quickly skim through your map, play through the map, make sure everything works. That's something I say again and again. It's a really important part, not only in building 60-minute maps, but in building maps as a whole, making sure that everything works as intended so that the player doesn't get lost. Because if the player struggles in the map and can't complete something, it is not their fault, it is the map maker's fault. That's just how it is. The second map today was by Belonzik. Belonzik had a management minigame for us, and it had an interesting twist on it. It had garbage. I don't think I've ever wanted to collect garbage in my life, but that was definitely the goal of that map, and it was interesting. I would say that the biggest thing, the most important, the very first thing that occurred to me was that the different forms of scavenging didn't do anything. They took longer amounts of time, for the same amount of profit as every faster one. So you could do the free one, which took 10 seconds to begin with, and then 5 seconds after you got an upgrade, and you would get 10 garbage, and then 20 with an upgrade. Or you could pay 5 and do a slightly faster one, the medium one, which takes 15 seconds or then 10 seconds with the upgrade. And it gets you 15 and then 25 with the upgrade. But then you have to subtract 5 from that for what you paid, and so you end up making the same amount. You make 10 or 20. And so because of that, you basically just spam the button for the first one. You can only do one at a time, so you just do that. That has the lowest risk of getting caught. From what I could tell, it had the fastest time, and you end up getting the same profit. So I would say making the other ones like worth more to counterbalance the fact that they were longer probably would have been a good idea. The other thing, something I did like, was that the buttons disappeared on the upgrades after you bought them. That's good, making sure that the player can't try and break it. You had a very nice kind of, even though you were stuck in a small like square, it felt very kind of in tune with the map. It was very well aesthetically decorated. You could see some of the command blocks here and there. But I guess hiding your redstone in a 60-minute map isn't the main focus, and it wasn't that much redstone visible. So I wasn't too upset about that. It didn't ruin the aesthetic feel not incredibly much. Like, it was just kind of there. Once in a while I would notice it, but it wasn't that bad. I did like that the signs changed as well. That was another thing where you actually updated the signs to make sure that the player could know that their upgrade had worked. There was an upgrade, the very top upgrade on the list, which was faster hands, I believe. You could purchase it. It wouldn't cost you anything, and I couldn't tell if it actually worked because, like I said, I was just using the first scavenge thing, which had a low chance anyway, and I did still get caught by the police, even having that upgrade, so I'm not sure if it worked or not. But the fact that it let me buy it without the money was interesting, or without taking the money away from me. Anyway, I would say that just kind of thinking about the pacing of that map probably would be good. The goal was 500, and I did cheat for that because basically I would sit there and I was getting 10 every 5 seconds. So it would have taken me like 250 seconds or so to get the money, or to get the garbage. So just thinking about pacing and remembering to kind of make your better options actually better. But, those are just my thoughts. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.